Greetings, my friends. This is Gilles Mancillon. I come spontaneously to continue to discuss transcendental psychology. For we're living in a very intense moment. For the moments are getting, we need to live in the intensity of each moment now. It's very intense. It is like time is compressed. So it's like there is more and more and more experience in each moment of now. So because we are one with all those energy of the planet, and so we're bombarded constantly with all this intensity of all those kind of truths, even dark truths that are being revealed. And so it is important to stay neutral, to see December and January as the beginning and the end. It's going to be a very powerful, there's like many endings and many new beginnings. So it's like this time period will be very, very powerful in uniting the divine and bringing the mundane into the alignment. For what is mundane is actually connected to the spirit world, to the everything is part of the spiritual path. There is nothing that is outside of God. So we need to not necessarily to sacralize what is profane, but there is the sacred in the profane, and to accept that each experiences in life belongs to the experience that is leading us to this ascension. For now, the mirror of life is continuing to reflect all of the false beliefs and all of the illusions of the world. So because everybody is looking for their own truth, and the reality is cracking. This false reality, this false metric is completely cracking. You can see the news in America, in Brazil, in like there's many places. It comes from all over the place. Everything is cracking, everything is intensifying. And so to have trust, we have to have trust that we'll bring the process to completion. We're here to bring this process to completion, the wholeness, the healing, the completion. So because we're no longer bounded by time, by space, by other people's belief, by the matrix, by all of that. We've made so much progress. Now we're living in the now and the intensity, although we know that there is more to come, and the best is yet to come. So it's like there is all those rabbit holes, and it's like, do we really want to go into exploring all those dark cracks, And so just for we are fractal of source, and we need to bring the light everywhere we go. So just it's a matter of balancing the world to bring about all those solar flashes. So connect to the sun. It is very important as much as possible to connect to the sun. For all the mental conditionings is really what prevents us from feeling the love and the light of the Creator. It's all the illusions, and those are being removed. They are obstacles to inner peace. And so we need to create this inner peace, to silence the mind, take a little bit of time each and every day to silence the mind, to accept all that is passing through, all the thoughts, all the emotions, do a little bit of meditation, with the intention to connect to God, to our galactic family, to our soul family, to our spiritual family, and adopt whatever is to be light, and let go of everything else, and increase it with gratitude. So it's important for the soul. Our soul is moving to a next level. A lot of activities that we used to like in the past are no longer empowered, no longer interesting, just as old relationships are no longer, a lot of old relationships are no longer appropriate. If we hold on to the old, the new cannot come in. So it's like there is time, but not all that much time yet left. So I hope you do enjoy this day, this week that is coming. There's going to be a very powerful transition. And I just wanted to note that I've been rereading the Kybalion. The Kybalion is the Hermetic Principle. It's a very powerful book of initiation. It comes from Hermès Trismégiste. It was known as the Corpus Hermeticum in the past. And so there is a very, very powerful information within that book. Yet, since then, there was the Urantia book that was revealed. And the Urantia revelation, I'm talking about the first, it's a big book of revelation. It's not an initiation book, it's a revelation. The first and second part will tell you about the nature of God. It doesn't tell you about the history of the origin of God. That is something that somewhere we all have to discover. But the nature of God is really the divine counselors explained. They were commissioned by the Ancient of Days to reveal to mankind the nature of God. So it's like in the Kybalion they cannot even approach it, but it was sponsored by Spirit. So those revelations are there. Urantia.org. And so if you understand, but for this is not the book that's for everyone, but it's the last book. There is no more need for more in terms of spirituality. For me, it changed completely my life, this book, and I've had so much confirmation of so many things about it that I can no longer deny it. I cannot deny any of those things of the spirit, the self-revealing little by little, and it is through our intention. But this opens the field of consciousness to the great magnificence and grandiose reality of the spirit realm. So I hope this message was interesting for you. I thank you for liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. I hope you will have a wonderful day, a wonderful week coming. I thank you for your donations. If you're on a private session, you can send me an email. I'm going to sing a French song to finish. It's My Friend the Rose. It's about saying the rose is the most beautiful flower, is the most elevated in frequency. There is the lotus flower that's symbolized the cause and the effect. But the rose has very, very high frequency. But it's an ephemeral. It's like it's the most beautiful flower in the garden. Yet it will die, and it will no longer be there. So it's like enjoying the now. And this galaxy will eventually be called the Golden Rose Galaxy. With all the thorns. The thorns are the difficulties of life that we have to overcome in order to achieve that state of perfect beauty and grace. And the Archangel Michael explained that the Golden Rose Galaxy, this galaxy, the Milky Way, will eventually all will reach the fifth dimension, and no lower energy will be able to penetrate it. It will be settled in light and life eventually. And so we're working towards that, because the resolution on this planet will actually greatly assist the whole galaxy. There is billions of worlds that have interest in what's going on here. Some of them said representative in human forms, just as we are. And so it's an old song. It's called Mon Ami la Rose. On est bien peu de choses, c'est mon ami la rose qui l'a dit ce matin. Alors je suis né, baptisé de rosée, je me suis épanouie, heureuse et amoureuse, au rayon du soleil, je me suis fermé la nuit, je me suis réveillée vieille. Pourtant j'étais très belle, oui j'étais la plus belle des fleurs de ton jardin. On est bien peu de choses, c'est mon ami la rose qui l'a dit ce matin. Vois le Dieu qui m'a faite, me fait courber la tête, et je sens que je tombe, et je sens que je tombe. Mon cœur est presque nu, j'ai le pied dans la tombe, déjà je ne suis plus. Tu m'admirais hier, et je serai poussière pour toujours demain. On est bien peu de choses, et mon amie la rose est morte ce matin. La lune cette nuit a veillé mon ami, moi en rêve je l'ai vue, éblouissante et nue, son âme qui dansait bien au-delà des nues, et qui me souriait. Crois celui qui peut croire, moi j'ai besoin d'espoir, sinon je ne suis rien. Ou bien si peu de choses, c'est mon ami la rose qui l'a dit hier matin. Believe who can believe. I need hope. Otherwise, I am nothing. It is, or so little. It is my friend the Rose who said that yesterday. So I thank you very much. Wish you a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you later. Adonai, Salat.